Last year, Jason Miller led the most surprising playoff run in NFL history. He went from 4 years of not playing football at all while serving in the armed forces to being an emergency starter for the Ravens, putting up electric numbers and taking them all the way to the Super Bowl. Unfortunately, the Ravens took one of the most devastating losses in NFL history as Justin Tucker missed a game-tying extra point in overtime. In the offseason following, the Ravens traded Lamar Jackson in favor of going forward with Jason as their franchise quarterback, and he proved this risky decision right with his play during the regular season. He led the NFL in both passing and quarterback rushing, led the Ravens to a #1 seed in the AFC, and this year he's determined to take them all the way to a Super Bowl championship. So in the divisional round of the playoffs, Jason is taking on Joe Burrow and the Bengals. Jason starts it off with a completion. I would expect a shootout today as he will step up in the pocket, getting the first down, and that seam to Zay Flowers is open all day. You cannot leave him uncovered. That's one thing the Bengals are definitely going to have to take away from Jason. He will go with that quick seam read at any opportunity. Another third down here. Let's go ahead and pick this up. Dobbins open out of the backfield, but he'll be short. I cannot believe coach is taking Jason off the field here. He doesn't look too happy about it. This has turned out to be a defensive battle. We got to get some points on this drive. Joe Burrow is not going to stay quiet forever. We just haven't been able to hit that big play yet. Jason been doing a lot of checking down today, but that'll get us into field goal range. Hasn't been a bad game for our boy, but he hasn't been making a crazy amount of plays. He will get loose here though, getting down inside the 15 on the scramble. That's exactly what we needed. Just got to punch it in, and he will throw a dot to Zay Flowers on the corner route. We finally get on the board. I am shocked the defense gave up 0 points in the half as Jason will take a deep shot here on 3rd and long. What a catch from Zay Flowers. He is a beast. Biggest play of the game for this Ravens offense. A touchdown here would be gigantic. Jason's been showing a lot of faith in his receivers, and Bateman goes up to make a play there. Helps out that those deep shots are right on the money, and you should never leave Mark Andrews that open. You will get into the end zone to give us a 2-score lead. Joe Burrow has just gotten shut down today, which is shocking. Meanwhile, Jason only has 1 incompletion on the day. You gotta wonder what Jason could have done if he was running a spread offense in college. Makes a bad sack there though, and it was bound to happen eventually. The Bengals finally get their touchdown. So this is our money drive here. Jason's gotta make it happen and kill some clock. 2nd and 2, he'll just take Dobbins out of the backfield all day. Still only 1 incompletion from #1, but he just can't seem to get loose in the run game. These Bengals linebackers have done a good job of shutting him down, but he gets away from one there, and he will scamper deep into Bengals territory. Just what we needed. So just got to be careful to take care of the ball and stay in field goal range. That'll be a big run up the middle for Dobbins. I'm going to keep it simple here. Got to make sure we're sliding too. After what happened last year in the Super Bowl, you can never be too careful with a lead. But right when I say that, man, Jason tries to yank it and fumbles it in a critical situation. I cannot believe it. Here we are again. The Bengals tie up the game. Absolutely unbelievable. That's a big catch from Mark Andrews though. We just got to get into Justin Tucker range here, and Jason's gonna take the underneath there. We get a nice run after catch to give us what we should need. So we just need 5 more yards to feel good about this. Justin Tucker did of course miss the game tying field goal in last year's Super Bowl, but Jason gets a big chunk of yards. Now we're feeling pretty good. I'm gonna take the ball out of Jason's hands. I don't trust him to not fumble again, so it'll be in the hands of our kicker, and this time Tucker gets it done. We'll be advancing to the AFC Championship game. Amazing game for Jason outside of the terrible fumble. He was super efficient. So AFC Championship against Josh Allen and the Bills. This is not going to be an easy game, but Jason starts it out with an absolute dime to Andrews. One of the most impressive throws of Jason's career, and he's going to get loose on the read option. Ravens offense is moving at jet speed. Let's go ahead and punch this thing into the end zone. Andrews wide open again. How do you lose him? But somehow the safety gets in there to swat that away. Jason led Andrews just a little bit too far upfield, but going with the scissors route, he has the middle wide open. All right, so 2nd and goal, just got to punch it in. We'll give it to the fullback for easy money. So a great first drive. Defense gets a stop, but we got it on the 1. Got to get this out quick, and Jason does. We'll be in a great spot if we can get a score on this drive, and Jason's got to be careful in this rain, especially after that fumble last game. I have a feeling I might eat those words at some point today, and man, that DN played that great. Head to the 2nd quarter looking solid though. Jason's been dropping dimes all day. He steps up in the pocket here for a solid gain. We got 3rd down. Let's not lose the momentum. Jason is going to have a tight window to fit that into, and that was not the right idea. Safety lurks that for a pick. Jason finally makes a mistake in the pass game, and it was a bad one, but he's going right back to it here, dialing up a dime across the middle, and his receivers got room to run. The thing about Jason, man, no matter what happens, he will have a short memory. He'll get onto that next play. Gotta get this thing into the end zone though. They literally just leave Mark Andrews wide open. What are you doing? Mark Andrews has evolved into maybe the best tight end in the NFL, and Jason will try him again here, but misses him. Would have been an easy touchdown. Now we got a 3rd and and 12. We're in field goal range, but I want the touchdown. Jason will trust Mark Andrews, who comes down with it. Let's go. No rush here on the goal line. Why not give it to Andrews again? What a beast. So defense gets a stop. We got a little bit of time to cook here before halftime. Got to go fast here with just one timeout. Let's get this thing into field goal range. Jason had a dude wide open for the touchdown, but gets hit first. Those are going really aggressive, and we got that same route open, but another not great throw from Jason. With this rain coming down, he hasn't been quite as accurate as normal, and he throws another interception. That'll take us to halftime. My guy has 2 on the day. Very unfortunately, the Bills are able to get a field goal out of that before half, and the Bills have us pushed back to the 1 to start the second. Got to get this ball out quick, and we will trust Andrews with that. He is hyped up as he should be. We're gonna keep throwing it to him as long as he's catching them, and Jason navigates out of the pocket here, lucky to get a gain. This is a huge third down for the momentum of this game, but Buffalo with the wrong coverage, we're just able to dump it off for an easy one. So the drive continues. Andrews continues to just cook these kids. He's got a nice little 100 yards receiving on the day. Jason continues to struggle getting loose in the run game, which has really hurt our offense today. We pretty much had to do it all with the pass, and we cannot escape the pocket there. That's a big sack. Those block sheds when you try to get out of the pocket are crazy, but that's a coverage bust from the Bills. We hit the vert over top to Bateman. Big time read from Jason. He steps up in the pocket here, continuing to use his legs just enough, and he's been really smart about getting down instead of taking hits. Here we go, 2nd and goal. We punch it in, we're feeling real good, and how do you leave that guy open? We will take it, 2-score lead. Okay though, Josh Allen goes right down and get the touchdown. We gotta finish this thing out. I don't know if I trust the run game here. I want to put this in the hands of our best players. Jason's just got to be careful to not try to do too much, but there is no reason to slide here. Jason has a wide open running lane, and he will take that to the cost of that. Should put this game away, hopefully. Nope, the Bills literally just score immediately. So this is not over yet. Once again, I'm not trying to put this in the hands of our run game right now. I'll just take this safe read to the running back. Stay in bounds, buddy. He did not stay in bounds. All right, here we go, 3rd and inches. Just gonna try to take that dump off again, and it is there, thank God. But our running back goes out again. Just no awareness from this guy. So we'll have to pick up at least one more first down to win it. Jason gets 5 on first down. I think we should have Flowers up the seam here. We will take that, getting into Bills territory, and that should hopefully put this game on ice. I'm not sure if we can kill the entire clock here. We should at least be able to take it down pretty low. All right, 3rd and 5. This is the season right here. Jason has the slant, hits it. Good game, Buffalo Bills. We will escape. Jason is headed to the Super Bowl once again. Wasn't his greatest game, but he got it done when it counted, coming up with that big touchdown run. So we're taking on Philly in the Super Bowl. Ravens get a kick return touchdown before Jason even takes the field. This game's gotten off to a great start. It's a tough Philly team, man. They're 88 overall. Jason's gonna have to play his best game against a tough defense, but he's looking sharp to start it out. Look for Mark Andrews to have another big day today, as Jason throws off his back foot to Bateman. Don't know how he got that out. It'll be a gigantic 3rd down, and how do you leave Mark Andrews this open, bro? I don't know what these kids are doing. Jason had the seam shot there, but hesitates, takes the sack. We're at least in field goal range, but I really want a touchdown. And Jason's gonna step up in the pocket here, got a lot of room, and he will pick up the first down. I tried to slide, but he fumbled it, bro. I don't know how the hell that stayed in bounds. Brutal turnover on Jason's first drive, but defense gets us the ball back. Gonna get things cooking to Mark Andrews again. We'll see if Jason can make a 2-minute drill happen to redeem himself. And man, Jason is just not feeling this pass rush right now. He steps up directly into pressure. He's not really looked like an MVP today. Gonna have to make something happen on 3rd and long. He chucks it up deep to Flowers, who almost makes a play. On the bright side, defense is playing great, really keeping us in this game. We got 19 seconds to try to get some field goal range here, and Bateman wide open up the seam. I think that should do it. But it looks like coach is gonna put Justin Tucker on the field. But after missing the game-tying extra point in overtime last year, our kicker misses the field goal before half. Maybe some wobbles from the last Super Bowl still, which makes sense. I mean, it was one of the most brutal kicking moments in NFL history. Jason's gonna ignore his open man and get out of the pocket here, chugging ahead for the first down. It's been a tough day on offense. We gotta make something happen soon. No, Jalen Hurts and the Eagles aren't gonna be quiet forever, and Jason's gonna have a 3rd and super long here. Gotta make something happen. He's gonna try RB, but gets hit before he gets it off. And the Eagles finally put together a scoring drive. We might be in trouble. Jason hasn't been able to get anything open lately. Probably a product of us kind of ignoring the running game today. And we will head to the 4th quarter down by 7. Giant 3rd down coming up, and Jason has a receiver open. Excellent catch. This is potentially a legacy defining drive for Jason here. And he has a wide open, zips it downfield, and that will be a house call. Finally, something happens for this offense. All right, we need to stop from defense here. Let's see what we get. Nope. Eagles take it down for a field goal. Bowl. So 2 minutes, we'll see if Jason will be the hero or the GOAT. And that is a great start to Zay Flowers. We head to the 2-minute drill. Plenty of time to make this drive happen. And Jason's just going to take the underneath route. The thing is, I don't know if I trust Justin Tucker after what I've seen. We need to start going for bigger plays than this. We'll be taking a shot here on 3rd and inches. Nope, never mind. Jason just dumps it off to Dobbins. Time is ticking down a little bit. Got to get some giddy up going on here. And Jason hits Zay Flowers, who gets hurt on the play. We'll have to take a timeout. All right, so this is stressful. Just one timeout to go 32 yards. And Jason will get out of the pocket trying to make something happen. He cannot do it and takes the sack. Now we're near out of field goal range. But on 3rd and 7, Jason might have that fade route open. His wide receiver catches it, but he's out of bounds. It is going to be up to Justin Tucker here. We'll see if he chokes it away again. Nope, this time he makes the field goal and we get the ball back. All right, so 34 seconds. We're at our own 18, and Jason's just going to dump that off. We'll have to take our first time out. There's probably got to be a shot to the sideline, but Jason's just going to have to throw it away. It feels like we were kind of meant to win this thing in regulation. I don't know. We'll take it to the perimeter to Bateman. You need to get out of bounds, Bateman. Okay, so 3rd and 1. Probably can't complete anything that's not out of bounds here. We've got the corner route, but Jason misses it. That would have been the one. 17 seconds left. We will head to overtime. For the 2nd straight year, we've got an overtime game against the Eagles in the Super Bowl, and it is going to be all up to Jason to lead a touchdown drive. Defense has been good today, but I'm not trying to put this game in their hands. Unfortunately, the run game just has not been working at all. So critical 3rd and 6. This could very well be the season, and Jason has the corner route. It gets batted away though. Eagles are going to get the ball back with a chance to win it, but thankfully defense gets us a stop. Let's go. We are still in it and a chance to win with this drive. Philly's been shutting down almost everything we've tried on O, but we've got Bateman open here down the sideline. Jason hits him, and now we're near field goal range, so we got to get into Justin Tucker range. Jason will keep it running for the read option and will slide down inside the 30. That might be all we need. Not gonna risk it here, man. 3rd and 10, we are handing it off. I'm gonna give Justin Tucker the chance to redeem himself. It'll be 49 yards for the win, and this time he makes it. What a story. We turn it around on the Eagles, and Jason is a Super Bowl champion. He can't believe it. What a game, boys. Look at Jason holding up that Super Bowl trophy. We love to see that. He went from being the 3rd string quarterback at Army to being a Super Bowl champion and MVP, and he's set up to have a Hall of Fame career.